Hi, you're face to face with Shell. I hope everyone's doing okay out there. This week's video is coming out a little bit early. Tomorrow I'm going out with my cousins for lunch, which is awesome. We keep up with each other usually about every 6 weeks, and it's just great when we all get together, and they're really supportive of obviously what's been happened in the past to me and what's happening now. And it's great to see them. And then on Saturday, we're going through to Glasgow to meet some of our friends, which will be amazing because I haven't seen them for quite a while. But in doing so, I now have to think a little bit differently and think, how do I get there? Where we're going now, Saturday's fine. It's our usual rock pub in Glasgow, the Solid Rock, which we absolutely love, and it's great. It's designed for people with disabilities, so that's no problem at all. But where we're going on Friday, I've never been to before, so just a little bit apprehensive, thinking how many steps are there, have they got disabled facilities? I'm sure they will have, but it's something now that I do have to think about. Anyway, as I said in previous videos, I'm trying to take you through my MS journey, which is throwing up a lot of things that did happen, and how I'm feeling kind of relates to when I was first burned. So when I got my MS diagnosis, I'll be honest, I was in a bit of a daze for a good couple of weeks, I would say. And someone had come to the house to visit, which was really nice. But all they went on about was how they knew someone with MS and how this person could do all these things and there was no problem, blah, blah. And they went on and on and on. And I'm just sitting there in a bit of a daze thinking, I'm trying to tell you that there are different types of MS. Mine's is primary progressive and my symptoms are constant. But the person just wouldn't listen, and they kept going on and on and on about how they knew someone and they could do everything and they were fine. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but look at me, you can quite clearly see that I can't. I know they were just being nice, but I was like, try and think. Before you're speaking, I was trying to educate them. I was trying to say, well, I'm really glad that this person can do what they can do, but I'm not able to. I don't have the same diagnosis. I don't have the same MS. And then I was thinking it would be like when I was first burned and people would say, oh yeah, I burned my finger off the cooker. I know how you feel. Yeah, okay, because that's the exact same thing. Gas explosion, burn off the cooker. Okay. And I did, there were people that would say silly things like that. It was actually a nurse, not a burns nurse, but she actually said to my mum, and I've spoke about this before, oh yeah, she wouldn't have felt anything because the nerves would have been burned. Yeah, okay. Let's put you in a gas explosion. Let's see how much you feel. Sometimes you just wonder about people, honestly. But the person I'm talking about who kept going on about the person who she knew that had MS, she's a lovely person and I know she didn't mean it, but I was just like thinking, please take the social cue, please look at how I'm responding to you and maybe just think, oh, maybe I should just be quiet now. I've also had other people who phoned, and at first they'll say, oh yeah, how are you doing? And you know they're actually not really wanting to know properly how you're doing, because then they launch into a massive conversation about they've twisted their back or their knee so they know how I must be feeling. Again, no, you don't. Yeah, twisting your back and knee will be sore, but hopefully that will be something that will get better and does have treatment. I don't. you know, the diagnosis I've got isn't. And again, it's just be mindful, give support. You know, don't just come on the telephone to ask briefly, oh, how are you? And then launch into a massive conversation about all your ailments. I mean, obviously, I want to hear about other people. But see, right at the start of a life-changing diagnosis, it's support you need. Not people going on and on about, in my mind, at the time, trivial ailments. Because this is a life-changing diagnosis. And as I said at the start, I was just in a daze for a good few weeks. I just was obviously very upset, and all things were running through my mind. So it's just to put the message out there to be a bit mindful and to lend support, especially at the start. Thank you so much for watching, and a massive shout out to my subscribers. And if you haven't already, it would be great if you could subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell if you are doing so you don't miss out on any videos. Remember, I do have a website, and I'll leave a link in the description. You can head over there. You'll find lots more information, help, photographs and advice. Thank you so much again for watching. Stay safe, stay strong, and we'll chat soon. Bye.